1990년 7월 4일 미국 캘리포니아 헌팅턴 비치에서 열린 독립기념일 퍼레이드 기록 영상입니다. 거리 곳곳을 가득 메운 시민들과 행렬, 그리고 지역사회가 함께 만든 축제의 모습을 통해 35년 전 미국의 일상과 문화를 만나봅니다. 1904년부터 이어져 온 이 퍼레이드는 지역 주민과 방문객이 함께 참여하는 대표적인 미국 전통 행사입니다. 이 영상은 역사 기록 보존을 위한 퍼블릭 도메인 자료입니다.
Coming up are two additional celebrities, Don and Dan Stanton of Gremlins 2. Anyone who has seen the hit motion picture, Gremlins 2, will recognize these two men in this car, Don and Dan Stanton. The twins are appearing today as celebrities, celebrity grand marshals. And we're proud to say they're residents of Huntington Beach. The two brothers first gained fame as the sponsored by our Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce and City of Huntington Beach TV, Channel 3.
Okay, also writing is Huntington Beach Citizen of the Year, Jim Wall. The Chamber was established in 1904 and has served our community since that time. The Chamber is currently led by President Arta Vilas. Jackie Judd is the president of the Sand Dollars Women Division, and chairman of the ambassadors is Jim Torline. Now, representing HBTV3 are Susan Reno and Joseph Woodruff. And I modestly say grandchildren of HBTV3 manager Bill Reed.
Walking in front of the float are the Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce ambassadors who will represent the Chamber at a variety of community functions. I know with the schools, the Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce supports our high school district and our elementary district in a variety of programs. One in particular, the Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce and Huntington Beach City School District California Compact, which is a venture to bring the business community together in supporting the schools.
Again, a good example of cooperation in the community, the business community and the city government. We work hand in hand to get things done. And I might add, not just the city government and the Chamber of Commerce, but our entire business community, our schools, all government at all levels. We work together.
That's right.
Including our police crime prevention unit.
And we are being benefactors of this crime prevention unit as all citizens, but in particular our schools, through their crime prevention specialists, Susie Wada and Jan Starling. And if you notice in the car an important figure, Mr. McGruff, the crime prevention dog who comes to our schools and teaches unit in crime prevention to our children. So we're really especially appreciative for the children in Huntington Beach with the great job our police department does with the crime prevention program.
That's certainly true. Susie Wajda has done an outstanding job for a number of years in Huntington Beach. Now, while I do have 3 children marching in the parade today, I got to point out that McGruff is not a relative.
Oh, there's McGruff, our crime prevention dog. His motto is, take a bite out of crime.
Take a bite out of crime. The Huntington Beach Neighborhood Watch. You talk about taking a bite out of crime. Huntington Beach Neighborhood Watch is our next featured guest. Riding in the car is President of Neighborhood Watch, Joy Carr, and a number of volunteers from the organization.
And I think the Neighborhood Watch is another example of community working to benefit the community, because neighbors watching out for one another's homes, cars, personal belongings helps cut down crime. It's a very effective program.
Well, it certainly is a comfort if you go out of town for a few days to realize somebody is watching out for you while you're gone. Huntington Beach Neighborhood Watch. They also know how to blow the horn on that car, too. Look at that rumble seat.
Oh, what an antique.
That was far before my time, so.
Featured writer Charles Pickett is now in our camera view. He comes to us from Norco, California. He's riding a 6-year-old thoroughbred horse named Golden Notes. Charles' Western-style saddle is accented with sterling silver and rhinestone-studded riding attire, which has earned him many state championship awards.
Well, he certainly does a beautiful job. That's a beautiful horse as well.
Nice variety of celebrities and neighborhood programs and community programs. The parade committee did a tremendous job putting this together.
Well known to many television viewers is celebrity Basil Hoffman. He's one of the most recognizable character actors in film. Classic performer in the performing arts for many years, Mr. Hoffman left New York for Hollywood in 1974. His frequent film and TV appearances include the role of Principal Dingleman on the CBS series Square Pegs, Ed Greenglass in the Hill Street Blues, and on NBC in guest roles in other shows. Driving that automobile, Warren Hall, and that's Warren Hall's own automobile.
Oh.
Warren was city treasurer for many, many years.
Coming up next is the Garden Grove Elks Clowns. This lively group of clowns reminds us of a time when the circus came to town and the clowns paraded down Main Street across the country. For the last 16 years, the Garden Grove Elks Clowns have kept this tradition, this circus tradition, alive with their bright, colorful costumes and traditional circus train. These clowns have also performed for countless hours at convalescent homes. And again, so nice to have a neighboring city join us today.
These clowns have been in the parade on other occasions and always have proven to be a crowd pleaser. There we go.
Oh, a rocking group of clowns. They're moving.
The Garden Grove Elks Clown. Wherever they go, fun goes along with them.
Coming up next are the Girl Scouts of Huntington Beach. Girl Scouts and Proud of It is the theme chosen for this marching unit representing the Girl Scouts of Huntington Beach. This unit includes scouts from all levels of scouting. Organizers are Marilyn Thorpe and Eldon Thorpe. And we certainly appreciate the many, many community people who are involved not only with Girl Scouts, but Boy Scouts in our community. There are hours of community service to the youth.
What a fine-looking group they are. You need to realize that it's a very warm day in Huntington Beach, and they have just marched 2 miles in the hot sun uphill. I think they've done pretty well. They
Yes.
look real good.
And of course, the scouting program again provides those kind of opportunities for youth where they not only learn skills, but help develop their self-esteem and citizenship and involvement in the community. Scouting program in Huntington Beach, both for the Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, is really strong, and we know that means there are many adults in this community working behind the scenes.
Well, I see an elephant coming down the street, and I believe that's the Huntington Harbor Republican Women's Club. This next float entry is sponsored, oh yes, by the Huntington Harbor Republican Women's Club. Who else? And it depicts an old-time political rally of the early 1900s taking place, and where else, but right here on historic Main Street. Float chairperson is Evelyn Mayberry, and along with float designer Susie Carrier, organized this year's colorful parade unit we're seeing now.
And notice the ears, the movement. I mean, this is quite an elaborate float with a great deal of detail. Beautiful costumes.
That's fantastic. It is beautiful.
Oh, exceptional entry.
Well, a great job. Well, as you said, we've had many celebrities in the parade today, including an elephant. Certainly has to qualify there. And we're coming up will be the cast of Santa Barbara.
Now we have 4 members of the cast of the daytime soap the popular Santa Barbara, Julie St. Clair, Peter Love, Raleigh Valverde, and Constant Marie. Julie St. Clair is a resident of Huntington Beach, and isn't it great? She wanted to be in the parade and brought her other celebrities to our hometown. We certainly appreciate the cast of Santa Barbara coming down and bringing their skills and talents to help us in our parade and celebration of the 4th of July.
And that beautiful automobile they're riding was compliments of Delilah Chevrolet right here in Huntington Beach. Again, a good neighbor, certainly, as our sub-theme is this year, one of the patriots of the community. The Rams Booster Club. Oh no, this is Constance Marie.
That's right, the Constance, and coming up with Raleigh Valverde, also members of the cast of Santa Barbara.
Yep.
Certainly escorted in a beautiful car.
Well, I hear a fire engine coming. It has to be the fire engine. These are the Rams cheerleaders riding on this truck and ready to get everyone along the parade route fired up are the Los Angeles Rams cheerleaders. The Rams are already preparing for the football season, which means these lovely ladies are also hard at work on their routines.
All right, go Rams!
Special thanks to Me and Ed's Pizza Parlor for the use of their 1939 fire engine. The Rams cheerleaders, #1. Hey, they're #1 in my book.
Oh, great group. Coming down the street now are the Americanos Drum and Bugle Corps, and they've traveled all the way from Appleton, Wisconsin, just to be with us today. The executive director, Gabe Lucetta, along with program coordinator Mark Coulter and assistant directors Gary Johnson and Chris Forbes, have organized the corps of more than 60 members, all of them out from Appleton, Wisconsin. Performing today will be the duties of the drum major is John Perrault, and the color guard is led by Mike Romero. And now we can enjoy this wonderful band, the Americanos Drum and Bugle Corps from Appleton, Wisconsin.
We were just saying earlier that people come from all over the United States to be in our parade. Fox River Valley, Wisconsin. They are carrying a huge flag. Takes up the entire street. Used to a Mexican-type group from Wisconsin. That might take a little getting used to, but certainly their performance wouldn't take any getting used to.
No.
That's great.
Talented musicians and very colorful costumes certainly represents that group beautifully.
No parade would be complete without the El Bikel Shrine Temple. Next on the list of entertainment is the El Bikel Shrine Temple, which has brought a banner, Legion of Honor, pipes and drums, and a marching unit to be with us today. The El Bikel Shrine Temple has a mission to support 18 hospitals and 3 burn institutes in the United States and Canada, as well as Mexico. There is never a charge to the patient, parent, or any third party for treatment received at those hospitals. The Legion of Honor carry flags and parades and shrine functions. All of these nobles are veterans of the armed forces of the United States, Canada, or Mexico. The commander this year is Noble John Wheeler. The parade commander is Noble Lauren Willingham. pipes and drums are one of the newer units of the temple. They all wear authentic Scottish garb. The president is Noble George Jones, while pipe major is Noble Tom Bolton. The Scarab Patrol is the name of the marching unit of the temple we're going to see today. The commandant of the unit is Travis Westerman, and the president is Noble David May.
They certainly provide tremendous assistance to thousands and thousands of people.
And they're really a fun-loving group of people who don't mind sharing their fun with
That's right.
300,000 people today.
They work hard and play hard.
Well, here comes the marching unit. I can hear them.
This is the Shrine's marching.
Now, Shriners are universally noted for having a good time. And again, wherever the Shriners go, good times go too. And that, of course, is extended to the youngsters that are the beneficiaries of their many programs. It's not all fun and games. Life is not all fun and games, but if we're up to the Shriners, it would all be fun and games. And they're trying to do their best to see the youngsters who have difficulties someday enjoy life the way all of our other children can. Shrine.
Certainly a large contingency of Shriners. So nice to have them with us on this special day.
And we certainly love the Shriners, and we love their work.
We have some more clowns coming down the street, cheering up the audience and getting some laughs.
Well, of course, that was Fig Newton that just went by there. Yeah, I think he could learn some lessons from that bicycle group that went by earlier. He needs to pump up his tires a little bit.
The clever costumes and funny antics of our
I
clowns.
think somebody needs to speak to his tailor about
Yes.
that outfit there.
I would like to know what diet he went on. Must
yeah.
have really worked.
Yes, indeed, that would work. Well, the crowd always loves the shrine.
Those going to the fireworks display tonight will certainly have a lovely summer night in Huntington Beach.
It's going to be a wonderful night. The fireworks will actually start firing somewhere around dusk. That's about, well, maybe 8:30, 8:45. And people are invited to come down and see the show.
Since the show is sold out, many people park on the hillside surrounding the Huntington Beach High School so that they can enjoy the spectacle.
I sure hope that guy watches where his ear is at.
Oh.
And I don't know about those pointy-toed shoes either.
All part of the lore.
I hope his toe
Historic
doesn't
lore.
actually go up in there. Yeah.
Oh. We have several more clowns coming down
Here
the street.
come the clowns! And another unit of the shrine. Now, this hairdo, I think, well, it's very colorful. I think I've seen that guy at some football games now that I think about it.
Oh.
And there's the guy demonstrating his funny bone, carrying it right along with him now.
The shrines have certainly made a major contribution to our parade today with still another display with music, elaborate costumes. The Shriners have such spirit.
Well, the Oriental Band is an unusual group, providing a style of music that you just don't hear a lot, except in parades. That drummer puts up a vigorous act as he goes along there.
And I don't know if you were able to catch some of the details on that robe, but the colors and the type of cloth used are just magnificent. Beautiful robes.
Well, now I'm sure that the youngsters in the crowd, my grandchildren will be no exception, will enjoy the motorcycles which are coming down the street now. Particularly the small motorcycles.
Yes, they're always fun to watch them do their maneuvers and be able to make their circles and various other diagrams and do it in such order and consistency.
And precision. My.
And of course, these Shriners represent many, many communities when they come to Huntington Beach and participate in our parade.
Oh yes, these gentlemen come from all over Southern California to be with us today. Now here comes a car that any youngster would like to be able to drive.
Wouldn't that be fun to get in there and do circles and, oh, that looks like a great time.
The Tin Lizzie, El Decal Tin Lizzie. And I suppose if you have one of those, you've got to be young at heart. If you have one, you're going to stay young at heart.
Right.
Now, I can't help but notice that my 12-year-old grandson, Derek Woodruff, is very carefully watching these vehicles as they go by.
Would be fun to have a chance to ride in one and experience it for yourself.
I think that may be what he's thinking there. Derek, you're going to have to go up and join the crowd. Grandpa's not buying one of those.
Oh, look at these cars coming next. This is very impressive.
Well, now that represents a lot of work, and I suspect money.
Yes.
And the Shriners continue.
Certainly looking very stately in their dark uniforms with all of their badges and
Well, again, I
regalia.
think that sword's awfully dangerously close to that guy's ear. I watch out for that.
Certainly a great deal of beauty in that ceremony and tradition. That's part of what the Shriners represent.
Yes, it is tradition, and tradition of.
And of course, that's what today is all about. Hometown tradition of caring for community and our country. getting families together and picnic and having fun.
The lineup along Main Street has remained almost the same for about the last 15 years. And you can go down Main Street the day before the parade, and you can tell that virtually every home along there is planning a party for the 4th of July. This is as much traditional in Huntington Beach as the 4th of July.
And
They've done it for years, they'll continue to do it, and people are very tolerant about it. They don't mind the parade viewers being there. They all join and have a good time.
Yes.
It's one big party from here 2 miles to the downtown area. Coming now
is our Miss Orange County and Deji Johnson. We have her with us today, Raquel Burt, who is Miss Orange County and a beautiful representative of our great county. With her is DJ Johnson, who many viewers know as Derek. He has invented a very humorous game called the Turkey Bowling, and it's gained him considerable fame over the past couple of years. So with us now is Raquel Burt, Miss Orange County, and DJ Johnson.
Delilah Chevrolet is providing that beautiful automobile that they're riding in. Turkey bowling is quite an interesting thing to see.
Basically, Coca-Cola bottles are used as the bowling pins and a frozen turkey as the ball. And people have a tremendous time with it. What is this? 138. 138. Oh, can't be. 138
Can be.
A.
Oh, it's Miss OP for the OP contest, which is held on the surf at Huntington Beach each year.
Certainly beautifully represents the OP spirit, the sports spirit, staying active and healthy and enjoying the beaches.
Well, the OP surfing contest, and Maryland certainly is a great representative of the young people who participate in that. It's been a new tradition instituted in Huntington Beach. It happens each year in August, and the beaches are filled with thousands of people who come down to see these young people compete on the surf. Huntington Beach, of course, is still a surf city. Even in this modern era, it's surf city and will always remain so.
And how fortunate we'll be when our new pier will be opening in a few years. Certainly will add to the festivities of the surf contest. Coming up next is a very elaborate float from Home Federal Bank. The sponsors of our next entry, the beautiful float coming up, is Home Federal Bank, which has local offices in Huntington Beach and Fountain Valley. Beach Time Memories is the theme of this 35-foot self-propelled float. The back of the float reflects the warming ray of the sun as little children play cheerfully on the beach. Remember what it's like to go to the beach when you were small, Bill?
Oh yes, that was one of our great pleasures, to be able to go to the beach.
And doesn't this represent memories?
And I see these youngsters are having just as good a time here on this float. Look at that sailboat. That's
how
just
creative.
beautiful.
Yes, and the colors and the elaborate details with all of the different color schemes.
And behind is, I hear something, a hoop. Yes, here it is. It's the Palos Verdes Peninsula Peruvian Horse Club, and they're directed by Marta Pearson. This group has won many awards and has appeared in the Tournament of Roses parade. The Peruvian Paso horse breed is more than 400 years old. Isn't it beautiful? There are only 12,000 of these horses throughout the world.
And look at the costumes. Oh, what beautiful costumes.
Well, they say that the unusual gaits makes him one of the smoothest riding horses in the world.
Beautiful.
The Huntington Beach Historical Society.
That's next in sight. now in a 1920 Model T Ford carrying members of the Huntington Beach Historical Society, which is a non-profit group in our community made up of local residents interested who want to preserve the history of Huntington Beach.
And now we have the Knights of Columbus, another marching unit coming our way. And they come to us from the Knights of Columbus, Catholic men's service organization, which was founded in the United States in 1882. Today, this wonderful organization has chapters all across our country. The members of this exciting unit are all over Orange County and are wearing the 4th degree regalia of cape, chapeau, and sword.
Coming next is a St. Bonaventure Catholic Church marching unit and float. Now let's welcome this marching unit and float from St. Bonaventure's Catholic Church. It's celebrating, by the way, St. Bonaventure's its 25th anniversary this year. To celebrate, they've assembled this parade entry mottoed, Family, Friendship, and Faith. Participating in the unit are the school's drill team and cheerleading squad. Riding on the colorful float are Father Kerry Ballou and Monsignor Michael Duffy, who I understand has been at the Huntington Beach Church since it opened in 1965. We appreciate St. Bonaventure Catholic Church and sharing their anniversary spirit with us in today's parade.
So certainly they're one of the more active groups in the city of Huntington Beach. Coming down the street is the Bus Carson family. Let's bring on the Bus Carson family. Bus Carson and his family have come to Huntington Beach to bring us a unique country music show on horseback. They're each mounted on silver saddles with an accent of the colors red, white, and blue, and silver. The group is carrying on a family tradition that started more than 50 years ago, and the Bus Carson family is now known internationally as the Western Performing Unit. Hey.
And their acts are certainly exciting the audience.
Oh!
Those horses are a great deal to control, and they're doing a wonderful job. That takes talent.
Well, I'm a little envious there of their performance. I can't even ride one of those things, let alone make it perform like that. I can't even get it to go the direction I want it to go.
Well,
Of course, I sometimes have the same trouble with grandchildren.
I think people too who are active in the horsing sport appreciate the details of not only their costumes, but of the saddles and all of the other regalia that is on the horse. It's a beautiful, beautiful display.
Well, just keeping a horse is a rather expensive thing these days, let alone the silver saddles, the fancy costumes, everything that goes with it.
All the trappings, yes. A beautiful, beautiful job.
Now, we certainly have a large crowd. Everybody's having a great time today. It's just super.
Yes.
I wanted to mention again about our 4th of July Executive Board. A group of volunteers has worked very, very hard to put on this parade today. Donna Cross and all of her helpers deserve a great deal of credit for everything that's happened today.
You know, someone else we should give credit to are all the people in Huntington Beach who live on Main Street, who open up their front yards and make 300,000 plus people feel welcome into their backyard, so to speak, to enjoy the parade, and that takes good community spirit.
Yes, it does, and sometimes it takes a rake and a little cleaning up afterwards, but
well, we appreciate their willingness to share their yards. And
I don't believe I've ever met anyone who lives on Main Street who'd be willing to move.
No, absolutely. They have the special spot for a great day. Next coming is the American Legion Post 132.
No, I believe this is the Board of Realtors.
Oh, yes,
down.
it is.
No.
That is correct. The Huntington Beach Fountain Valley Board of Realtors. The next float has been sponsored by the Huntington Beach Fountain Valley Board of Realtors, and isn't it a beauty? There are over 2,400 realtors in the Huntington Beach Fountain Valley area. Marching in front are many of the realtors who are helping with the theme Old and New. And the float depicts the intersection of Main Street and Pacific Coast Highway, where it was in 1910 and 1990. Huntington Beach Fountain Valley Board of Realtors. And their float behind them, showing the old and new of Huntington Beach. Certainly we want to point out on the float is Tom Van Tile, who is the president this year of the Huntington Beach Fountain Valley Board of Realtors, and with him, Natalie Koch, wearing authentic period dress and representing Mrs. Newland. Tom is representing one of our former residents, Henry Huntington.
Well, a lot of work and effort went into doing that too. Those costumes are unbelievable.
Yes, and wasn't it nice to have such a turnout of their association walking in front of the float?
This has to be the Prince of the Plains.
Rider Jim McConte and his horse Tony. Another exciting equestrian entry of the day. He's well acquainted with the parade riding since he rode in this very first parade here in Huntington Beach in 1966. The weather could not be more perfect today. Clear blue skies and a little breeze to help cool a little from that hot sun.
Well, the parade has moved smartly along today. We have had very little breaks in the parade, as one marching unit after another is moving along. The interesting part about that is we're right near the end of the parade, and normally a parade begins to lag just a little bit by the time it gets here, but they've been moving in good order. This is the sound machine of the Inland Empire.
Yes, and certainly we appreciate their coming to Huntington Beach. A wide variety of musical instruments. This marching group, known simply for its very talented flag girls and marching band.
Yeah, this group coming in first is the Burbank Lancers Youth Band. Tall flags, majorettes, drum major, and band. And they will be preceding the sound machine. Well, we are in for a musical treat for a long time now, Diane.
Great, because those bands really help make a parade so special.
Well, we have the Tall Flags, Majorettes, Drum Major, and Band for the musical and marching group known simply as the Burbank Lancers Youth Band. The band is under the direction of Mr. Pat Fowler and Assistant Director Kyle Luck, who are both honored with the title of Western Division United States Field Champions in 1989. Currently, they are active participants in parades throughout Southern California. Organizing the band are Diane Kellogg, Vicki Gomez, Howard Stevens, and arranger Rock McNaughton. The Burbank Lancers Youth Band. Strawberry Garden Grove Strawberry Festival float.
And isn't that beautiful and representative of the great festivities in Garden Grove when they celebrate their Strawberry Festival?
Well, this brightly decorated float is the official 32nd annual Garden Grove Strawberry Festival parade float. The title of Strawberry Festival Queen has a long and colorful history. And it's a moment, and in a moment, when one lucky lady presides over the festival festivities. Riding on the float is Queen Tina Rose in her court.
The Strawberry Festival in Garden Grove certainly is a big part of their history and community pride. They do a great job with it. Coming next is the Great Coastal National YMCA Indian Guides. We're going to see both a float and marching unit from the Great Coastal National YMCA Indian Guides.
And a lot of feathers too, I
Oh,
think.
yes, look at those bright costumes. Indian Guides is a father and son program set up through the West Orange County YMCA. The tribes represented in our parade today are led by Chief Don Albright, War Chief Skip Finestone, Medicine Man Tony Cipriano, and wampum bearer Steve Knutson. Great opportunity for dads and sons to get together and have some fun.
Well, and I think that their theme is very good, Pals Forever.
Oh, that's wonderful. And again, these young children marching for over 2 hours, and look at their spirit.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Now here come the painters. This is the part that a lot of the youngsters have been waiting for. The face painters.
Children sitting in the crowd, as you can see, can have their face painted by the Indian Guides walking through, and all the youth love that. It gets them a special part in the parade to have their face painted. Indian Guides, pals forever.
Oh, they're having a great time. Well, it's a great program for the youngsters, and they
Yes, it is.
certainly have a wonderful time. The Harbor Christian Fellowship.
Harbor Christian Fellowship has brought us tall flags and this float today. The church's parade entry features the adult bank aboard the float that is providing the music for the flag unit accompanying them. The band is directed by Laura McKenzie and Jerem Oat. Kim Clark and Larry Howard are the coordinators. Let's listen to this lively music from the Harbor Christian Fellowship.
A lot of greenery there. I wish my backyard looked that good.
Oh, they're having a great time.
And coming right up is the American Writing Club for the Handicapped. The American Writing Club for the Handicapped is our next entry. The equestrian group is based in Anaheim. The writers in the group are members of the Writing Therapy Program. Although they have various disabilities, they're becoming writers. They hope to show that disability need not be a handicap on the road to success. What an inspirational group. Wonderful that they're here with us today.
And highlighting two of the members of the American Writing Club for the Handicapped are Susan Rohrbach and Christina Marie Irajian. Susan and her horse Brandy have been riding with the club for 2 years. Susan has a neuromuscular disease affecting her legs, but look at her determination and hard work. She's become a real competent rider. She's from Yorba Linda. And Christina comes to us from Anaheim. While with the group, she has become a champion rider and set up to prove that a handicap need not be a disability. We're real proud of them.
Certainly are. I think sometimes that they've done so well in overcoming handicaps. If we could put out just as much effort as they do, we could do a lot better than what we do sometimes. They're great. They're great people.
The next float is from the Coal Company, formerly known as Signal Landmark Company. The Coal Company has chosen the 50s for the float design titled Back to the Beach. Giant records remind us of the sounds of the 50s as music echoes in the background. A surfer courageously goes out to conquer the waves on his old-time logboard. The float features 6 members from the Junior Lifeguard Competition in Huntington Beach. The Coal Company is very happy to be an entrant to today's parade.
The Coal Company is one of the major sponsors for this parade today as well. Hey, Pacific District Boy Scouts. Coming into view are the Boy Scouts from Huntington Beach. This marching unit is made up of several packs and troops of the Pacific District. Representatives here today are proudly marching for all the scouts in Huntington Beach.
And as we said earlier, the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts in Huntington Beach provide some just wonderful opportunities for our youth, and we're pleased of the efforts not only of the Scouts, but again, we have to give credit to all of the adult leaders who give us so much of their time to work with our scouts. The Pacifica District Boy Scouts. Certainly seem to be a happy group of boys along with their parents.
Oh, they really are.
Notice how many of them have decorated their bicycles. Certainly a nice effort to get into the spirit of today's parade. Ooh, this one?
Certainly PACs, Boy Scouts are sponsored by various organizations throughout the community. The opportunities for boys and girls, it's just never been better.
And what a way to develop pride in their community, but to walk down Main Street and see 300,000 faces cheering you on. What a wonderful experience for our youth in Huntington Beach to be part of this parade and actually be a member walking down Main Street. Have to be something you'd remember all of your life.
Well, it certainly is. From time to time, the parade committee, obviously every year, does its best to keep the parade together and sharply, smartly moving along. But one of the units, one of the entries that we're proudest of are those from our young people. And the theory, the philosophy, the policy is to keep as many young people in the parade as we can.
Certainly they are our leaders of tomorrow, and being involved in their community from a young age, supporting, a premier event of the year as our parade is a great way to make them feel the responsibility of their citizenship and making Huntington Beach even greater when they become leaders of tomorrow.
That's right.
While we're waiting for the next group, it's interesting to note that with our parade during the day and parties throughout the afternoon in the neighborhood, but also our beaches. I'm sure our beaches are going to be packed today because Huntington Beach has such a beautiful beach line, miles and miles of clean, beautiful beaches. And I know there'll be many people enjoying that.
Well, the next unit coming in sight is the sound machine of the Inland Empire. We announced it a few minutes ago, and 2 units got in between. But the sound machine of the Inland Empire Senior Youth Band is on its way. It was formed in 1984 by director Dave Schaffstein. Its members are from the community of Upland and other surrounding cities. The unit features solo twirler Jeremy Hammond and drum major Kendall Crawford. Assisting the director is Mr. Ron Barbie. Instructors are Tim Aiken and Sharon Bailey. Let's sit back now and enjoy the tall flags, majorettes, drum major, and the band that comprises the wonderful show that is the Sound Machine of the Inland Empire. Sound Machine of the Inland Empire.
Coming up next, our Happy Hearts. Send in the clowns. We're going to be entertained by some more beautifully decorated and funny clowns. They're here with happy hearts. Their bright and colorful clowns are from St. Simon and Jude Parish here in Huntington Beach. Each clown is a recent graduate of clown school, and they've been performing together for 6 months. They are organized and directed by Tony O'Brien, and we appreciate this entry from St. Simon and Jude Parish.
Say that striped hairdo is catching on. I see it again there.
Clowns must like striped hairdos.
Yes.
Oh, what colorful costumes.
Well, they're certainly getting a rise out of the crowd as they come along.
I think this one's part of this. I think we see some of the members of the Tall Club of Orange County. The Tall Club of Orange County is a social club for men 6 feet 2 inches and taller, and women who are 5 feet 10 inches and above. Our local Orange County chapter is represented with this marching unit today. Among the representatives are President Dr. Andrew Ballings, 1990 Tall Queen Tessa Vanderloo, and past President Nan McDuffie. The Tall Club of Orange County.
Wow, what a basketball team.
Right.
Gee. The Tall Club of Orange County.
All right.
Well, certainly an interesting and entertaining group is the Sunshine Generation of Huntington Beach. It's a children's performing group. The unique Sunshine Generation program spans our nation from Atlantic to Pacific, from Mexico north to Canada. The group's goal is to give youngsters self-confidence to succeed.
The director, Sally Cardinal, will take this bright group to performances at the Orange County Fair, Wild Rivers Theme Park in Irvine, and the Sawdust Festival in Laguna Beach. The Sunshine Generation, a wonderful opportunity for children who'd like to have experiences in performance, and Sally Cardinal does a great job with them.
They're just beautiful. That performance is just wonderful as they went by on their float. And here comes D.O. Rogers. Equestrian D.O. Rogers is from Nuevo, California. D.O. has been an active parade rider for 18 years. Today he's wearing his fancy Western riding outfit that's been decorated with hundreds of hand-set rhinestones. Imagine all those rhinestones. Oh.
The equestrians really have been well represented today, not only in talent with their horsemanship, but beautiful trappings of all their fineries. It's a nice asset to have them as part of our hometown parade.
Wow, it's very impressive.
Coming up next is a very interesting entry from Ralph's Grocery Store. You see the 1926 Ford Model T. It's similar to the actual delivery trucks used by Ralph Grocery Company more than 60 years ago.
Wow.
Interesting part of bringing back the old memories. The truck features a Huckster truck body and a Ford planetary transmission. It's powered by 4 cylinders and can reach up to speeds of 35 miles per hour on the open road. Riding in this historic truck today is Lori Martin, store director of Ralph's Market here in Huntington Beach. Quite an antique.
Well, it is. They certainly have kept that machine up, and look how it's highly polished. Ralph's Grocery Company, number 15. The next unit that we will see will be the Compton Sounders Drill Team, Drum Squad, and Drill Team. Two drill teams. Two drill teams.
This lively stepping group is the Compton Sounders. The 20 members of the youth drill team and drum squad perform with energy and with precision. Director Martha Skinner is assisted by Marilyn Ringer and trainer Karen Spellman in keeping this unit at peak performance. Captains Rochelle Ringer and Kaneka Durcray lead the routines along the parade route. great opportunity for these youngsters from Compton, and how nice of them to come down to be with us.
Certainly is. We're glad to see them every year. The high-stepping, great group.
Interesting to note the variety of opportunities for youth. Today you saw them in any number of groups, and it's a good way for children to really develop not only skills but a lot of successes in life, because they have to learn how to work with one another, how to manage schedules and be at practices on time and take part in responsible behavior.
It's true. I heard a parent saying the other day that their time was not their own.
Yep.
That there was something for the children to do every night. There was scouts, there was school, there was the library every night, every Saturday, and of course church on Sunday. There was something to do all the time.
And we certainly have to give credits to mom and dads who put the time and energy not only in leading these groups, but being chauffeur, assisting their children so they can participate in the wide variety of activities for youth in Huntington Beach. Coming now, the Compton Sounders Drum and Drill Team.
Here they come. Real crowd pleasers.
Oh.
Everybody loves the Compton group.
They have so much energy, and it just comes out in their routines. And their spirit is shared with everyone.
Drill team, drum squad. The crowd certainly loves that routine.
Oh. opportunity for youth, and you know youth who are involved with those kind of activities just stand such
Wonderful.
a better chance to
There's
really
nothing
be
you can
somebody.
add to that.
Oh,
Their feet and their drums speak for themselves.
What
a
talent.
great group. Another great group in Huntington Beach is the McDonnell Douglas Corporation's Aerospace Division. And their float we're looking at right now is McDonnell Douglas Partner in Education. And certainly, I think I'll let you continue with that. Sounds like your field.
Oh, it certainly is, and we can testify to the tremendous contributions both in people resources and financial resources to the schools. The McDonnell Douglas Corporation is one of our partners in our Huntington Beach Chamber of Commerce, Huntington Beach City School District, California Compact, where businesses and schools are working together to make student achievement, excellence in schools a reality. And McDonnell Douglas encourages young people to experience the wonders of science and to pursue careers in math and science. They do this in our schools by having their scientists and engineers actually come in our classroom and work in collaboration with our teachers.